as Braun was trying to make this catch. There goes the beer. I'm not sure that you can make that call of interference because you can't guarantee that Braun was going to catch the ball, but it certainly was an annoying.
Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? If you're in the first row of any baseball game, one, you shouldn't really go for home runs. And I mean, come on now, especially if you have a beer. What are you doing? What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. That first intro clip, I thought it was kind of funny because a lot of people don't like Ryan Braun, but on the other hand, just that would really suck. Like if I was Ryan Braun just doing my job, I wouldn't want to be, like if I'm making a video right now and someone just dumped beer on my head, I wouldn't like that. But anyways, guys, we are about to swan dive into the rest of the baseball news from yesterday. We have Gary Sánchez doing Gary Sánchez thing. Cody Bellinger is setting records. He's kind of, he's keeping pace with Christian Yelich, but there's Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich. That's how good Cody B has been this year, so we'll talk about everything. But before we do that, I have a challenge for you guys, okay? I don't really do this. I don't like challenges, but we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. So to everyone who is not subscribed, who is currently watching, let's do a challenge. Hit that sub button and let's see how many we can grow in one day. If we can get over 1,000, I'm going to give away a copy of MLB The Show 19. So yeah, that's just my little treat for all of you guys who are not subscribing. Maybe you were on the fence, maybe that puts you over, but without further ado, let's go ahead and start talking about some baseball. Like I just told you, Gary Sánchez is back to doing Gary Sánchez things. He is the first injured player for the Yankees to come back. There's going to be a lot more coming back in May, so the Yankees are going to be a little bit more scary, but aside from that, Gleyber Torres is doing his thing as well. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and show Gary Sánchez along with his teammate Gleyber Torres just mashing baseballs because it is a beauty to watch.
High drive, left field. Solarte turns, looks, see ya! A monster home run for Sánchez. Wow!
Michael, we're back in the Bay Area in August.
That one is driven out deep to left center field. That ball is gone. See?
You know what else is a beauty to watch? Seeing Kris Bryant hit a home run. But the only thing about Kris Bryant, I do have to say this before I roll the clips, he's hitting 229 or 230 on the year. This was his third home run, so I'm hoping that he breaks out of it because Kris Bryant is an MVP player, and he hasn't really been playing like that. But him, Ben Zobrist, his teammate, they stopped Eduardo Escobar of the Arizona Diamondbacks because he had an amazing game as well. So we're going to roll all the clips. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Watch. The reason why I have to say hopefully I don't get copyrighted is because sometimes when I make these recaps, if I show too many clips in a row, then they say, you know what, you can't show the video. So that's why I just wanted to kind of fill you in on my day-to-day process. So hopefully, crossing our fingers, that we're good. If you guys have not been watching the Atlanta Braves versus the Colorado Rockies series, I don't know what you're doing because I think this might have been the craziest and the most exciting series of the year so far. Josh Donaldson and Ozzie Albies saved the day just pretty much a couple hours after Trevor Story saved the day for the Colorado Rockies. So this series has been very back and forth. It is so exciting. But Josh Donaldson, Ozzie Albies, take it away, guys.
Tyler Anderson. This one's hit a mile high deep to left. Dahl back. Track wall. 1-0 leadoff homer. Hit high in the air. Deep right field. Blackman is back. Track wall. Goodbye.
So yesterday, the Pirates faced off against the LA Dodgers, and guess what? Melky Cabrera absolutely went off, but that wasn't enough because Mr. Cody Bellinger, we're going to show Melky Cabrera first and then Cody B. My gosh, this man, I can't wait to talk about it because he is having one of the best first months of the season in baseball history. I hope you guys are understanding that. Write this down because in 50 years, people are going to ask, what did you think of Cody Bellinger? He was historic.
High fly ball, right center field indeed. Cody Bellinger adds another.
So I just wanted to give Melky Cabrera some props. That's why I showed it. But what I want to do right now is I want to put up a graphic showing how good Cody Bellinger is. And the only thing that you really have to pay attention to is just the number 1. You see 1, 1, 1. Well, actually tied for 1, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I mean, this man, Cody Bellinger, if you guys are Dodgers fans, just like if you're an Angels fan, please just don't waste your time. If you're an Angels fan, watch Mike Trout. If you're a Dodgers fan, watch Cody Bellinger. If you're an Indians fan, watch Francisco Lindor, because he's probably not going to be on the team in 2 years. So if you have one of the best players in the league on your team, try and go to as many games, watch as many games. Don't let life, drift by without seeing some of the greatest talent we've ever seen. And Cody Bellinger, I mean, he's up there. So we talked about how crazy the Braves versus the Rockies game was. There was one more pretty crazy game. We have the Padres versus the Nationals. What we're going to do is we're going to have a little matchup. We have Juan Soto versus Eric Hosmer of the Padres. And then last but not least, Matt Adams. He did something pretty crazy too.
Soto high and deep to center. Marco back.
2-1 pitch is in the air to left field. Soto going back.
To right field.
So for all of my guys out there that are kind of 20 to 25 years old, this clip is really going to make you feel young. Hunter Pence, yes, you heard that right. Hunter Pence had a field day yesterday. On the season, he has a .321 batting average with 3 home runs and 13 RBI, so it seems like he's kind of finding his swing again. I mean, your stats tend to go up in Texas, so I'm just glad that he's in a hitting ballpark. But aside from that, the Rangers scored 13 runs in back-to-back games for the first time since 2008 when they were led by Josh Hamilton, so it's a really fun team to watch. Go ahead and take a look, because Hunter Pence, Elvis Andrus, all the other guys on the Rangers, I mean, we didn't even talk about Joey Gallo. That's how good they are.
Aggressive like that, maybe.
Well, this ball aggressively headed to the wall and left-handed. 2-1.
I think if you gave him the choice to, he would, though.
Forsythe lofts his offense for good reason. And there's another one.
Where is this coming from? Do you guys ever watch the TV and think, wow, a year ago or 2 years ago or 4 years ago, this guy wasn't very good. He went to the minors and now he's figuring it out. I think the best example of this from my time was when Cliff Lee was on the Indians. He was horrible, was sent down, and then he came up and he was eventually Cliff Lee that we all know. Eric Sogard of the Toronto Blue Jays has always been a very average to maybe below average player, but right now, the dude has a .421 batting average with 3 home runs in his last 7 days. And yeah, he helped the Blue Jays win yesterday, so tip my hat off to you, Eric.
0-2 pitch hit a long way to right field. Running start, and he's doing it again as Smoke pokes the ball into left, a base hit.
Ooh, yeah, I haven't, there hasn't really been a huge amount of Indians news the past couple days because we're going up against the Houston Astros. Well, the first game was kind of fun because Francisco Lindor had his 100th home run and then he had another one in that same game. But man, the Astros, I'm telling you, their offense is no joke. And yesterday, Carlos Carrasco left a cookie. I mean, it's kind of a pun because they call Carlos Carrasco Cookie, so he left the cookie. Anyways, Robinson Chirinos, he hit this baseball over the train tracks.
Oh, that one doesn't stand a chance to stick around. Up and over us onto the train track.
Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the main stories from yesterday. Again, if you're a Rays fan, if you guys are a Reds fan, anything like that, all of the teams that I did not talk about, we'll go ahead and roll that in just a second. But again guys, if you are not subscribed and you made it to this point, go ahead and hit that big red button because I want to see how many subs that we can go up in one single day and get closer to 100,000 again. Again guys, we will go ahead and give away a copy of MLB The Show 19 if we can go up 1,000 by today. So thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the best for, always coming by and leaving a like and a comment. You guys really just make my day. So I'm just happy that you guys enjoy baseball just like I do. Without further ado, go ahead and watch the highlights. See you in the next one.
Stuff that he has.
First pitch, hammered to right center field. Gone.
Curveball swung on and missed. Back toward the middle, right between the legs. The flip to second for one, over to first.
And a high shot deep to left. Benintendi to the track. He turns around. That baby is gone.
He doesn't want to have to go to that, see that breaking pitch.
First pitch up the middle, and Molina clutch again. 2 runs are going to score, and those are huge.
Got a payoff.
Bohr drives one out to deep right field, a no-doubter. Big fly for Justin Bohr, a 3-run shot. 7-2 Angels.